Fairview Complex, home of the Lady Jays.
Also audio streaming on our website at klbm1410.com. Oregon Conference softball here between the South O'Brien Wolverines, the visitors tonight, or Gehlen Catholic Jays. Daniel Buchanan with you, so happy to bring you this softball contest right here on KLBM. Wolverines coming to this ball game 6-1 of the Oregon Conference.
All right, welcome to Lamar's tonight for South O'Brien Wolverines here in town, taking on the Gehlen Catholic Jays. Should be a pretty good matchup here tonight. Wolverines come in with a 6-2-1 record, and the Gehlen Catholic Jays come in with a 5-3 record. So the coaches are meeting on the box there with the umpires tonight. I want to thank J&K Insurance, Rosen Truck and Cleaning Body Shop, and Cherokee Regional Medical Center for being some of our in-game sponsors here tonight. Like I said, the Wolverines come in with that 6-3-2-1 record, and or 6-2-1 record. And I'll just recap here some of their last few games. They defeated West Sioux and West Monona.
Customers deserve great internet too. This is Doug.
They lost to St. Mary's last Friday 1-13, Sheldon 1-11, and they beat Hartley Melvin Sanborn 9-2. Gehlen Catholic comes in. Last game they lost to St. Mary's 4-6. Defeated Bishop Heelan 3-2. Defeated Hartley Melvin Sanborn 8-3. Hinton 4-1, and then they lost to St. Mary's 0-2. So last couple of losses they have had have been to the St. Mary's out of Rimson. We'll go ahead and go through the starting lineups here for tonight. Probably hear the PA announcer in the background, but leading off for the Wolverines is Hannah Dow playing shortstop. Willis Sikika batting second, playing second. Batting third, Abby Schreck catching tonight. The cleanup hitter for the Wolverines is center fielder Annika Jennis. Playing third base, Kaylee Jacobs. She'll be batting after Annika Jennis, batting fifth. Jen Neuenhouse playing left field. Ginger Neuenhouse, excuse me, playing left field. Pitching tonight for the Wolverines is Grace Furman. Maddie Johnson batting eighth, playing first base. And in left field is Kenna Bauer for the Wolverines, and she'll be playing right field. Kenna Bauer in right field, batting ninth there for the Wolverines. For Gehlen Catholic, leading off for them will be Tiffany Waterhoff, playing center field. Playing left field, batting second, is Alyssa Colbeck. Batting third, shortstop, Emily Kellen. Batting fourth, the cleanup hitter is also the pitcher tonight for the Gehlen Catholic Jays. That's Riley Schnepp. Batting fifth, Cindy Poland. She is playing third base. Jaden Barthole catching tonight. Lillian Harpenoff playing right field, batting seventh. Mackenzie Alish playing second base. Nevaeh Hodgen is the designated player tonight. And then batting ninth in the lineup is Cora Yorkie, and she is playing first base tonight for the Jays. So we're getting set here for action from Lamar's. Baseball game right behind us there. That is also on Fuller Digital Solutions tonight. That would be under the Gehlen Catholic Jays YouTube channel under the Fuller Digital Gehlen Catholic, coached by Tony Gunner, and South O'Brien, coached by Heather Struve. We're going to go ahead and take a break here. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Thanks for joining us.
The new Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories is now open in Paulina. With Jared Harm's years of experience, you'll find quality work for auto glass replacement, chip repair, and window regulators. Jared has the state-of-the-art equipment to make sure your repairs are done properly. Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories works with most insurance companies. Don't leave that chip or crack in your window a minute longer. Call Jared at Broadway Auto Glass and Accessories, downtown Paulina. Broadway Marketplace in Paulina is one of those stores that has just about everything. And we hope you'll stop in and see all the great styles, shoes, decor, gift ideas, and sign up for a do-it-yourself class or maybe put together a private party for you and your friends. You can always order flowers from our floral shop, and there's ideas for every occasion. Broadway Marketplace. Visit us on Facebook or stop in and visit us today. Thank you for shopping local.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price, and it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
All right, welcome back. We're getting close here for first pitch of this softball matchup tonight. And once again, like I told you, you're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. I'm Kyle Jorgensen here with Bodie here tonight, running the equipment for us on this hot 94-degree Wednesday evening. And it looks like things will stay hot tomorrow. Hopefully we get a little bit of rain on Friday. Once again, South O'Brien, here's the visiting team, leading off with Hannah Dow, Willa Sikika behind her, and Abby Schreck. On the mound is a tough pitcher for the Jays. That is Riley Schnepp. And she comes into this game hard to hit for the opposing teams here. Just a 1.5 ERA and giving up a 172 batting average. And here we go. And Hannah Dow comes in swinging, fouls that one off. Fouled off there behind us, so 0-1 quickly to. And here comes the second pitch from Riley. Grounded to the shortstop weakly. Throw it high, and Hannah's going to reach. So Hannah Dow reaches on a throwing error. That's going to bring up Willa Sikika. Well, the Wolverines, so South O'Brien first runner on here. First pitch to Sikika coming up. Tried to bunt, and she did bunt that, but it went foul. Sounded kind of like maybe it hit up by her hands on that one. So she is behind 0-1 here quickly. So just 3 pitches thrown so far for Riley Schnepp, and 3 strikes. Trying to bunt again. She does get that one down, right back to the pitcher. She gets the out at first, so sack bunt. And Dow goes to second, so sacrifice bunt. Dow goes to second, and that's going to bring up Abby Schreck to the plate, the catcher for the Wolverines. First pitch is in there high to Abby. Abby caught a lot of innings over the weekend, from what I understand. South O'Brien putting a little bit tournament action. Second pitch to Abby. And they're swinging, strike 1. Abby comes in batting .269 on the season, 26 at-bats. She has 7 hits. Fouled off. That pitch a little bit lower. Abby able to catch up to that one. 1-2 count to Abby Schreck. Handed out on second here. 1 out in the top of the first inning. And 1-2 pitch coming up here to Schreck. And just couldn't catch up to that one. And here comes Annika Jennis. Annika batting well for the Wolverines this year. Couple home runs on the season, batting .478. Swinging at that first pitch and maybe just a bit behind on that one. So Annika digs in here, ready for her second pitch. There's a strike. So quickly behind 0-2, so Riley Schnepp out there coming right at him, throwing strikes here tonight. Dow on second yet, 2 outs here, 2 strikes now. And the 0-2 pitch popped up, and that's going to be the end of the first inning here. South O'Brien gets a runner on, no hits, error by the Jays, but we're headed to the bottom of the first inning, tied 0-0. We'll be right back after this break.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgar, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
All right, welcome back. Grace Furman on the mound for the Wolverines here. Watching Wolverine and Gehlen Jays softball on Fuller Digital Solutions. And subscribe to that YouTube channel, and you'll be alerted for future broadcasts coming up that we have for South O'Brien or the Jays. So subscribe to that channel. Leading off here for the Jays is Tiffany Waterhoff. She's a center fielder. She'll be followed by Alyssa Kolbeck and Emily Kellen. Waterhoff, a lefty, stepping into the box for the Jays. Waterhoff batting .333 on the year. And Wolverines are shifting around. As you can see on the screen there, there's a strike in there from Furman. Wolverines shifted, so all the outfielders are in on that infield. Just Jennis is behind third base. 0-1 pitch, high, 1-1. So the Wolverines not expecting Waterhoff to pop that ball out there too deep as they shift and come in here. And the 1-1 pitch, high again, 2-1. So it'll be interesting here to see this matchup here, if Furman can get back in that strike zone and see if the strategy here for the Wolverines pay off. 2-1 to Waterhoff. Ball 3. So Furman falls behind her first batter of the evening. 3-1. This is Furman's 8th game started. She has a 5-1 record, 2.78 ERA. She does lay down the bunt right back to the pitcher, and not able to get her in time. So infield single. So Waterhoff bunts it right back to the pitcher, but kind of let that one come to her. This is one of those balls you got to come up and play a little bit. So Jay's got a runner on. That's going to bring up Alyssa Kolbeck, the left fielder. And we'll see what Coach Gunner has on here for the Jays. line drives. Going to get, nice stop out there by Jennis. So Annika Jennis there with a nice stop. I was afraid of that one getting past her. Possibly would have scored a run if that gets to the wall. But so 2 batters and 2 hits for the Jays. And that brings up their third place batter, Emily Kellen. Kellen batting .706 on the year, so pretty good batting average. 17 at-bats, 12 hits, 8 singles, 2 doubles, and 9 RBIs. 1-0 to Emily Kellen. 2 runners on, no outs. Pitch from Furman is high. 2-0. So, bottom of the first inning here, and that sun is just starting to set behind us, and there's just a few trees behind us, so that will be a nice relief once that sun goes down a little bit. 2-0 pitch. Ball. That was a closer pitch, but I think it just missed outside. 3-0 to Emily Kellen, and the Riley Schnepp on deck. Kellen swinging there on the 3-0. Fouls that one out of play. Pitch was a little up in the zone, and she did foul that one behind her. 3-1. No, you can see that flag in the outfield. Just a slight breeze. Can't feel a whole lot of breeze up here behind the. And there's a ball, so a walk for Kellen. So no outs for the Wolverines. Force out at any base here. And that's going to bring up the pitcher, Riley Schnepp. Schnepp has 10 RBIs coming into this game. First pitch is high. Riley batting .393 on the year, 28 at-bats, 11 hits, and 10 RBIs. So she is the leading RBI hitter for the Jays. Struve coming out, having a chat, trying to get Furman back into that strike zone. Wolverines will be back in action on Friday night, playing Akron Westfield, leading the conference. Akron Westfield, I believe, hasn't had a loss yet this season. So a couple tough back-to-back games for the Wolverines. So Struve has a little mound meeting with her troops, and we're back to action here. 1-0 to Riley Schnepp. And fastball is hit to left field, and 2 runs coming. 2 runs score, and all the runners are going to advance. So So 2 RBIs for Riley Schnepp. 2-0 here early in this bottom half of the first inning. So runners on second and third, no outs. 2 runs in. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Aspen Mosher, freshman, pinch running. It's going to bring up the 5th place batter here, Cindy Poland. She's a third baseman for the Jays.
2 in scoring position still, and there's still nobody out as Larissa Poland steps up to bat.
So 2 runners on, no outs here for the Jays. First pitch to Poland. Hit right to the third base line, and that's going to score a run. Wasn't hit hard. And she goes on to second base. So still no outs here. Another run comes in. It's 3-0. Pullen does go to second. That was just a soft line drive. 3-0 here. No outs. And that's going to bring up Jaden Barthold, the catcher.
Bottom of the first. Furman now pitching to Bartle.
Bartle, first pitch is ball 1 to her. The Jays coming out hot from the plate here tonight. Wolverines looking to get that first out of the inning yet. Up high. Did squirt a bunt there and pulled back, so 2-0. Jaden Bardo batting here. She'll be followed by Lillian Harpinaugh. 2-0. Hit, finds a gap right up the middle there. Wasn't hit hard, but just hit in the right spot. And 2 more runs come in, and it's quickly here 5-0. As the Jays are red hot. Started off with a single, base on balls. Single. So just 1 walk, but 5 singles here already here in this first inning. Coach Gunner bringing in a courtesy runner, Bryn Wendt. So she'll go to first base, and that will bring Lillian Harpinaugh to the plate. So 5-0 here. Jays out quickly here tonight. Jays come in tonight just averaging 5 runs a game, so already at their average runs scored per game, and they give up just 2 runs a game. South O'Brien averaging 7 runs a game, so they're going to have to shut the Jays down here to give themselves a chance to get back into this thing. 1-1 count here to Lillian Harpinaugh as she swung and missed on that last one. 1-1, no outs. 5 runs in here in this bottom of the first inning. Pulled the bunt. Throw down to first, not in time. Lillian Harpinaugh here. She did square the bunt and pulled back. Maybe more of just a token thing here. 2-1. And Furman is ready to throw her next pitch. Tried to bunt that one, and that one's going to go foul. So a 2-2 count here to Harpinaugh. 2-2, no outs here. 2-2 pitch coming up to Harpinaugh. Hit to center field, and Jennis comes over and catches it. Nice running grab for Annika Jennis. So the Wolverines do record their first out of the evening. Here's Mackenzie Alish coming to bat. Second baseman for the Jays. So Wolverines shift here once again. It's a bunt to the catcher, and it's going to be a double play. So nice play by Schreck. She catches that bunt attempt and throws down. So that ends this first inning with 5 runs in for the Jays. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 singles and a walk. After 1 inning of play, it's 5-0. We'll be coming to Babin. Top the second inning with Kaylee Jacobs leading off for the Wolverines. We'll be right back. Thanks for joining us.
Great deals at Gennade Auto Sales in Polina. Pull your camper, boat, or anything with this 2015 Ford F-250, only $22,850. Travel in style on this Nissan Rogue all-wheel drive crossover, 75,000 miles and priced at $98.50. They also have a 2010 Toyota Avalon and a 2007 Acura. Great school cars priced under $7,000. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it for you at Gennade Auto Sales in Polina.
At Iowa State Bank, we know that our ag community is an important part of Northwest Iowa. That's why we work harder to keep business owners and farmers up and running. For over 75 years, Iowa State Bank has helped farmers upgrade equipment, expand local business operations, and sometimes offer a helping hand. As we look forward to the future, we'll continue to be by your side, available when you need us.
Iowa State Bank, we're ready for you.
Popped up on the infield, snap going behind.
All right, welcome back. So Kaylee Jacobs pops one up, and that one falls out of the glove of Riley Schnepp. So Kaylee reaches first base on an error. So South O'Brien get their leadoff batter on again. This will be Ginger Neuenhaus, left fielder. And Ginger swings through that one, maybe just a little bit behind. So kind of like facing Sheldon last week against Deckers, this is another hard-throwing pitcher, and Wolverines is just a little bit behind up there. There's another strike. So quickly 0-2 here to Ginger Neuenhaus. Should be followed by Grace Furman on deck there for the Wolverines. 0-2. And strike three looking. So Ginger strikes out, one out here for the Wolverines, and that's going to bring up Grace Furman, the pitcher. See if Grace can help her own cause out here tonight. Kaylee Jacobs on first. Wolverines in need of a hit here. And she swings in, misses at that first pitch. That one was high. It was up there, up by her shoulders. That ball does look tempting, but it's hard to catch up to when you have a hard-throwing pitcher up there. 0-1 to Grace Furman. And strike two. 0-2 quickly here to Grace Furman. Should be followed by Maddie Johnson. 0-2 is up high. She did a good job laying off that one. 5-0 here, top of the second inning. 1-2 to Grace, and swings through that one. Back-to-back strikeouts for Riley Schnepp. 2 outs. Maddie Johnson, the first baseman. And Maddie choking up on that belt. No, now she's not. First pitch to Maddie in there for a strike. So Jacobs on first base out here for the Wolverines. 2 outs now. Maddie Johnson 0-1 count. And Maddie steps back in. Swings through that one. 0-2. So Riley, I don't believe she's fallen behind many, if at all. I don't think she's fallen behind any batters tonight. It's just a little bit high. Nice pitch there from Riley. Seems she could get Maddie Johnson to chase that one. 1-2 to Maddie Johnson. Swings through that one, and there's strike three. So the Wolverines get one on an error. 1 runner left on. No hits, no runs. 5-0 after an inning and a half of play. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions. We'll be right back.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege.
All right, welcome back to the bottom of the second inning here. Wolverines, Grace Furman back out there on the mound. Coming up for the Jays is the designated player, Nevaeh Hodgson. Jays batted 8 in that first inning, so Nevaeh comes out swinging for the Jays. So Furman gets ahead 0-1 here to Nevaeh. She'll be followed by the leadoff batter, Tiffany Waterhoff and Alyssa Kolbeck. 0-1 pitch to Hodgson. High. 1-1 to Nevaeh Hodgson. Like I said, the baseball game going on behind us here. 1-1. Swung on and fouled. Foul tipped into the glove of Schreck. 1-2 count. We're out here on the west side of town here where the Jays have their baseball and softball complex. 1-2 fouled off. Just over that first base side fence. Cars parked pretty close here. So take a chance of a ball going over and hitting your vehicle. Count remains 1-2 to Nevaeh Hodgson. 1-2 is high. Evens the count out. Nevaeh Hodgson. 2-2 pitch coming up. And looks like Furman threw a little bit different of a pitch. I don't know if that was a changeup or what, but does get a strikeout. South O'Brien going to shift here again for Waterhoff. Last time they shifted and still got a base hit. Waterhoff steps in after she bunted last time and got on. First pitch from Furman is low and outside to the left-handed batter, Tiffany Waterhoff. Like I said last time, they had this shift on. She bunted it right back to the pitcher, but still got on. She squares to bunt. Ball's low. 2-0. So Furman falls behind 2-0 here to Waterhoff. 1 out here in this bottom of the second inning. Pitch is slapped right. Oop. So Furman missed the ball, but Hannah Dow right there to gobble that one up and gets the put out there. So 6-3 put out. And that brings Alyssa Kolbeck in, who had a solid single her last at bat. So 2 outs for the Wolverines. 2 up, 2 down. Second place batter, Kolbeck, the left fielder, ready to go. First pitch is low. Well, that was low. Hit the dirt before it got to Schreck, but no damage done there with no runners on. 1-0 count here to Kolbeck. 1-0 hit right to Dow. She picks it. She's got it. So the Wolverines much better top half of the second inning. No runs, no hits, no runners left on after an inning and a half of play. 5-0. We'll be right back after this commercial break on Fuller Digital Solutions.
My name is Scott, and this is my story. I've always been into cars, so I enrolled in the automotive program at NCC. The instructors there are very supportive and knowledgeable. And now I own my own repair shop, and it all started at NCC.
My name is Gabby, and this is my story. I went to NCC for the Administrative Secretarial program. I currently work at Transnova Genetics as the HR generalist, and I enjoy what I do. This is all possible for my degree through NCC.
My name is Scott, and this is my story. I've always been into cars, so I enrolled in the automotive program at NCC. The instructors there are very supportive and knowledgeable.
Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Polina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Polina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Polina.
All right. Top the third inning here from Lamar's. Kenna Bauer, the ninth place batter, getting her first at bat tonight. 1-0 to Bauer. Hit right back up the middle, and that's a single. South O'Brien with their first hit of the inning. Single for Kenna Bauer. So the ninth place batter gets a single for the Wolverines, and that'll bring up the leadoff batter, Hannah Dow. So a good, South O'Brien, that leadoff runner on every inning so far, just haven't been able to bring them around to score. So here's Hannah Dow. She reached on an error her last at bat. Looked like a change up there from Schnipp. Smothered back there by Jaden Bartle. 1-0 to Hannah Dow. Had a couple nice fielding plays her last time out in the field. And that one fouled right over that backstop and rolling all the way down the bleachers now. 1-1 to Hannah Dow. Bauer on first. That one's hit to right field. Not able to catch it. And Bauer able to reach to second. So an error on the right fielder. So Bauer gets to second base on that missed catch. And that's going to bring up Willa Sikoka. She had a sacrifice bunt last time. Got Dow to second base. We'll see if that's what play is on again for the Wolverines. Oh, she gets it in the air. Dow able to get back, and both runners are going to advance now. So it kind of ended up being the same result as what a bunt would have happened there. So Sikoka bumps it in the air. Wild throw back to first allows both runners to advance. So F1 there in the throwing error. That's going to bring up the third place batter, Abby Schreck. She did strike out her last at bat. 2 runners on, 1 out here in the top of the third inning. That ball's in the dirt. Looks like a change-up attempt there from Riley Schnipp. So far on her change-ups, coming a little bit low in the dirt. 1-0 to Schreck, should be followed by Annika Jennis. Line drive right back up the middle. It's going to score 1. Struves Raven Dow around, and an RBI single for Schreck, and 2 runs are going to come in. So Wolverines getting a couple hits here this inning. 2 hits for the Wolverines so far and an error. And 1 out. And the Wolverines cleanup batter, Annika Jennis, up to bat for the Wolverines. First pitch is high. So Wolverines settling down a little bit here. Maybe a little bit nerves to start this game off, facing a pitcher like Riley Schnipp. So 5-2, top the third inning. And that just a little bit behind on that one. Counts even here, 1-1. So got 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 runs in, runner on first. 1-1 pitch is high. 2-1 to Annika Jennis. Should be followed by Kaylee Jacobs. 2-1 to Annika. Liner right to third base. And a double play. So an F5 line out ends in a double play for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, hit hard just to the wrong spot. After 2.5 complete, South O'Brien get a couple runs. 5-2 going to the bottom of the third inning. We'll be right back on Full.
It's football season, and the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines good luck this season. Stop in before the game to get the items you may need for your tailgate party. Fresh meats from our meat department for grilling, fresh vegetables to throw on the grill too. Pick up some chips and salsa or maybe French onion dip. Also, pick up some extra snacks for after the game. From the Prairie Market Grocery Store in Paulina, another gem of the prairie.
Did you know Iowa is the 12th largest milk-producing state in the United States? In Iowa, the average dairy cow produced 7 gallons of milk per day, and in May, Iowa dairy farms produced approximately 451 million pounds of milk. Rhoda Dairy is a proud dairy farm right here in O'Brien County and provides local jobs. When you sit down for your next meal, enjoy a nice cold glass of milk to go with it. Rhoda Dairy would like to wish the South O'Brien Wolverines the best of luck all season long. All right, welcome back to the bottom of the third inning. Wolverines back on the board there in that third inning. Getting a couple runs, so started to get some more solid contact against Riley Schnepp and Grace Furman back on the mound for this bottom of the third inning. Third place batter for the Jays up, Emily Kellen, had a base on balls her last at bat, right in the meat of the heart of the lineup for the Jays. 1-0 to Kellen. That ball comes in low. So Grace did settle down here in that second inning. Let's see if she can keep throwing strikes here for the Wolverines. 1-0 pitch coming up to Kellen. Looked like that one was just a little bit high and outside. So 2-0 to Emily Kellen. Like I said, she did draw a walk her last at bat. 2-0 to Kellen. And here comes the pitch from Furman is high. So Furman in danger of walking Kellen back-to-back times here. She'll be followed by Riley Schnepp, Cindy Poland. And a 3-0 pitch coming up. A base on ball. So back-to-back walks for Kellen. And that brings the cleanup batter, Riley Schnepp, to the plate. Bottom of the third inning here, no outs. 5-2. Runner on first. Swung on and missed. It was a good pitch from Furman. That one looked to be in that lower part of the strike zone. Schnepp did have an RBI single her last, 2 RBI single. 0-1, runner on first yet. Square into bunt. She does drop it. Nice job by Willa Sikika hanging on over there. That throw was kind of to the foul side of the first base line and kind of almost collided with the runner at the same time. But sack bunt for Riley Schnepp. Runner does go to second. That is Emily Kellen. Cindy Poland batting, the third baseman. She had a single her last at bat, I believe just over Jacob's head at third base. Pitch low. So 1-0 to Poland. 1 out here in this bottom of the third inning. This outfielder, left fielder for sure for the Wolverines out there trying to shield that sun. Tough to see out there. Swung on and missed. That's Ginger Neuenhaus out in left field. Most of the rest of the players for the Wolverines, other than Hannah Dow now, who moves back into sunlight, got pretty good view with that sun coming down. 1-1 count. A little bit high there. 2-1 to Cindy Poland. She'll be followed by the catcher, Jaden Bartle. Like I said, Poland did have a single her last at bat. 2-1, 1 out. Just a short little pop up to Sikika. And she's got it. So 2 outs for the Wolverines. Runner remains there on second base. And Jaden Bartle, the catcher, who did have a single her last at bat. So Furman seems to have settled down a little bit out there on the mound for the Wolverines. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Popped up right behind the plate. A nice effort from Abby Schreck, just not able to chase that one down. Threw her helmet, the mask off there pretty quickly, just not able to track that one down. So 0-1 here quickly to Jaden Bartle. 0-1 pitch coming up here from Furman. Ball. 1-1 to Jaden Bartle. Still got that runner out there on second base. That's Emily Kellen. She led things off this inning with a base on ball. 1-1. Up high. 2-1. Kellen was sacrifice bunted over to second base by Schnepp. Pullen flew out for the second out. And now we have a 2-1 count here to Barhole with 2 outs. 2-1 pitch coming up. High again. Seems most of the time when Grace misses with her pitch, it's usually seems to be high tonight. So 3-1 to Jaden Bartle. 3-1 pitch. Low. So over adjusted there through low. So a walk to Jaden. That's going to bring up Lillian Harpenaugh. She did fly out to center field her last at bat. Courtesy runner. Bryn Went. Courtesy running for the catcher. So 2 outs now. 2 runners on. So runners will be going on contact here for the Jays. So bottom of the 3rd inning. No runs in yet to this point. First pitch. Back to Furman. She misplayed it. Recovers in time, able to get her. So nice job by Grace taking her time on that one and getting the 3rd out of the inning. So 2 runners left on. No hits, no runs. After 3 innings, it's 5-2. We're going to the top of the 4th inning with Kaylee Jacobs coming up to bat for the Wolverines. We'll be right back.
Primgar Chiropractic Clinic. Aching to see us? Neck pain, arm and leg pain, auto accidents, back pain, sports injuries, chronic pain, headaches, work injuries, and arthritis. Dr. Heather Eink can help patients of all ages get an adjustment to get their alignment in place. And there's a licensed massage therapist as well. And therapy services like ultrasound, muscle stem, and cold laser. Ask about foot levelers for orthotics. Find Primgar Chiropractic Clinic on Facebook and call for an appointment today. Finding someone you trust. It's important when it comes to your farming operation. For generations, you know that you can work with Savings Bank of Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park. From generation to generation, the state savings loan officers in Primgar, Hartley, and Lake Park continue to work with you. Find us online at savingsbankia.com.
All right, welcome back to the top of the 4th inning here. See vehicles going by behind in the background there on Highway 3. Kaylee Jacobs leading off for the Wolverines. She comes up swinging. Last time she swung at the first pitch too and popped it up, and that ball was dropped, so she reached. So Jacobs falls behind 0-1. She'll be followed by Ginger Neuenhaus and Grace Furman. And there's a strike in there to Kaylee. She kind of turns and has a smile on her face there. So Jacobs falls behind 0-2 to Riley Schnepp. 0-2 pitch coming up. And Jacobs just gets a piece of that one. Stays alive. They're a little bit behind there on that pitch. But hanging alive up there. Choking up on the bat just a little bit is Kaylee. And some sort of a change-up breaking ball there from Riley. And gets the strikeout. Ginger Neuenhuis coming to bat for the Wolverines. She did strike out looking last time. One out here, top of the fourth inning. Ball in the dirt. Ginger, the left fielder for the Wolverines. 1-0 to Ginger. High. I think this is the first 2-0 count all night for Riley Schnepp on the mound there for the Jays. Ginger steps back in, 2-0. Grace Furman on deck for the Wolverines. Swung at that one, and I believe that one was in that in the upper part of the zone. Gave a good rip at it. 2-1. Did get a piece of that one back on the bleachers, bouncing back there. Count is even 2-2, and now Ginger has to watch out for that breaking ball from Riley Schnepp, who just got Kaylee Jacobs to strike out on that breaking ball also. 2-2 to Ginger Neuenhuis. And strike three. Ginger strikes out looking. Back-to-back times. It's going to bring up Grace Furman. Furman struck out her last at-bat swinging. So 2 outs here for the Wolverines. Maddie Johnson on deck. Grace lays off that pitch in the upper part of the zone. 1-0 to Grace Furman. 2 outs here, top of the fourth inning. Score remains 5-2. 1-0 pitch. 2-0. Riley looking in there, not quite sure where that last pitch was at, but 2-0. There's a strike. So 2-1 to Grace Furman. 2-1, 2 outs. 2-1 pitch coming up from Schnepp. Second base. Makes the catch there on that soft line drive. So no runs, no hits, no errors in that top half of the fourth inning. Lamar's Gehlen leads 5-2, heading to the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back.
Savings Bank of Primgar, serving the Primgar area for over 125 years. Our team is committed to great customer service, dependability, going the extra mile. Mobile banking, ATM service, convenient drive-through, online bill pay service. Some of the many reasons to bank with a friendly team at Savings Bank of Primgar. Also with locations in Hartley and Lake Park. And visit us online at savingsbankia.com.
Snooks Carpet and Furniture in Sioux Rapids is here to help you change the look in your home. Maybe you want new flooring. We can help you out with carpet, vinyl, wood, or maybe redoing the bathroom and you want ceramic tile. We're here for you with all kinds of choices and colors. Need a new bedroom set? Maybe new living room furniture? Maybe just a new recliner. Snooks Carpet and Furniture, where we have everyday savings and selection at the original Snooks Carpet and Furniture on your way anyway in Sioux Rapids.
All right, welcome back. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth inning here. Grace Furman, final toss there and a throw down to second base. Coming up for the Jays here is Mackenzie Alish. She'll be followed by Nevaeh Hodgen, and then back to the top of that lineup, Tiffany Waterhoff. Alish flew out to Grace Furman her last at bat. Jays scored those 5 runs in that bottom of the first inning, came out red hot. Haven't scored since then, And the Wolverines scored 2 in the third inning. So we are 5-2 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. First pitch in there is a ball to Mackenzie Alish, second baseman, who caught that last little pop up there in the last inning for the Jays. 1-0 pitch to Alish. Showed bunt. South O'Brien does appeal, and she does pull back, so the count goes to 2-0. So you see Alish switching to the left side of the box here. 2-0 to Mackenzie Alish. There's a strike in there from Furman. It caught that outside edge. Good pitch there from Furman. 2-1. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Alish steps back into that box. See if she's going to try to bunt again. And a little slap hit right back to Furman. And Furman gets the out at first base. So the 1-3 put out. First out of the inning. 1 up, 1 down. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Poland batting here. This is Cindy Poland. Her sister is also playing tonight. Strike 1 to Poland. So 0-1 to Poland. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Second pitch from Furman. Grounded to Dow. And Dow gets her a strong throw. 6-3 put out. So 2 up, 2 down. It's going to bring the leadoff hitter, Tiffany Waterhoff. She did get a bunt single and then grounded out. Ball gets past Shrek there, but no runners on. So 1-0 to Tiffany Waterhoff. 1-0 to Waterhoff. 1-0 pitch coming up. Down to Furman. She gets it over, and she beats it out. Just uses her speed. You could hear Coach Gunner saying, "Get there, get there, get there," as the coaching there from third base. So Waterhoff gets 2 bunt singles. And that brings up Alyssa Kolbach. She has a single and a ground out on the night. There is 2 outs. So 2 outs here. And the first pitch to Kolbach. Right. Internet technical difficulties. So while you were gone, the Jays did get the bases loaded and just had a ground out there back to the pitcher. So bases are loaded yet. 1 out. And Lily Harpenaugh coming to bat. So a fielder's choice there for Jaden Bartle. Poland had loaded the bases there for the Jays. So 1 out. Bases loaded, bottom of the 5th inning here, and Lillian Harpenaugh coming to bat for the Jays. We'll hope that internet connection stays going for us here the rest of the way. First pitch is a ball. Nowhere to put Harpenaugh this at bat. So errors by both teams here, costing each team here tonight so far. We'll see if this error by the Wolverines comes back to haunt them this inning. This pitch popped up. The ball was dropped, but they called the infield fly rule, so So they called the infield fly rule, so they do get the out there. So 2 outs, a break there for the Wolverines as that ball was dropped. And that is going to bring up Mackenzie Olish. Bases loaded here, 2 outs. And Olish is going to go to the right side of the plate there after meeting with Coach Gunter. So 2 outs now, bases still loaded here for the Jays. We'll see if the Wolverines make any defensive adjustments here with the slap hitter Olish at the plate for the Jays. First pitch coming in, a little bit low, ball 1. One and 0 to Mackenzie Olish. She is flown out and grounded out so far tonight. 1-0 pitch coming up to Olish. Swung on and missed. Here Coach Gunner telling her that pitch is up in the zone, let that one go. But 1-1 to Olish. 2 outs. 1-1 pitch coming up. And back to back, 2 strikes, so 1-2. So Furman 1 strike away here from getting out of this bases loaded situation. So Olish switches to the left part of the infield. So switch to the left side, and the infield comes in. 1-2, and she tries to slap it. It's going to be foul. Wolverines can go to any base, get the easiest out here, so they don't have to go to first base. That ball's coming at you softly. They can go home to Shrek. One and 2 to Olish again. And she gets her looking. So the Wolverines get out of a jam. Bases left loaded. No runs in. We're heading to the top of the 6th inning. Score remains 5-2. We'll be right back.
Broadway Marketplace in Paulina is one of those stores that has just about everything. And we hope you'll stop in and see all the great styles, shoes, decor, gift ideas, and sign up for a do-it-yourself class or maybe put together a private party for you and your friends. You can always order flowers from our floral shop, and there's ideas for every occasion. Broadway Marketplace. Visit us on Facebook or stop in and visit us today. Thank you for shopping local.
What does EverTech mean to you?
It means internet made real easy. No contracts, no hidden fees, and you know, best of all, it means no limits.
Well, they are a lot more than just great internet. They have served rural Northwest Iowa internet customers for more than 30 years.
It means solid internet at a great price. And it's dependable too. With 24/7 tech support, we know we're always covered.
Rural customers deserve great internet too. Get EverTech's no limits internet in 20 counties in Northwest Iowa.
All right, welcome back. Top to 6th inning here in Fuller Digital Solutions. Willa Sukika stepping into the box for the Wolverines. And swung on and missed from Willa. That one up in that strike zone, and hard to catch up to as hard as she throws up there in that strike zone. 0-1 right in there. Quickly 0-2. Wolverines down to their final 6 outs here, trailing 5-2. Willa fouls that one off, hanging tight up there. Count remains 0-2. Catcher Abby Shrek on deck, followed by center fielder Annika Jenis. 0-2 count. Hit right to the shortstop and gets the out at first. So Sukika hit it hard, but right on the ground to the shortstop. 6-3 put out. And that's going to bring up Abby Shrek. She does have one of 2 hits for the Wolverines tonight. Had a single her last at bat. So 1 out here to Shrek. Pops that one up high in the air to center field. And Waterhoff makes the catch. So 2 outs here pretty quickly for the Wolverines. Annika has flied out twice tonight. One was a line out that had that double play earlier. Breaking ball to Annika. So 2 outs here, 1-0 count. Riley Schnepp throwing hard out there for the Jays. 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. 2-0 to Annika Jenis. 2-0 pitch coming up to Annika. Hit to center field. Waterhoff catches it out there. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Jays. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're heading to the bottom half to 6. Score 5-2. We'll be right back.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
In Primgard, your Farm Bureau agent is Denise Steffen and sales associate Danielle Rader.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
Great deals at Gennade Auto Sales in Polina. Pull your camper, boat, or anything with this 2015 Ford F-250, only $22,850. Travel in style on this Nissan Rogue all-wheel drive crossover, 75,000 miles and priced at $98,50. They also have a 2010 Toyota Avalon and a 2007 Acura. Great school cars priced under $7,000. Or if you want it and they don't have it, they will find it for you at Gennade Auto Sales in Polina.
All right, welcome back. Bottom half of the 6th inning here. Game moving pretty quickly here tonight. Coming up to bat for the Jays, we got a pinch hitter, Haley Lubin, just a 8th grader, batting here against Furman. First pitch to Lubin is a ball. 1-0 to Lubin. The Jays getting all of their runs in that first inning. Came out hot, and Grace Furman settled down nicely on the mound since then. 1-1. After that swing and miss, sun's starting to go down. 1-1 here to Lubin, bottom half of the 6th inning. And a strike in there from Furman. I bet Furman would like to have that first inning back if she could. 1-2 to Lubin. Just a soft line drive. And Hannah Dow comes in and plays that one, and a nice play from Hannah. Gets the 6-3 put out. That one hit softly, but Dow does a nice job charging and gets that one. Outfield shifts once again here. And Tiffany Waterhoff is 2 for 3 on the night. Even with the shift, she's still able to get on base with that bunt. And the first pitch coming up here to Waterhoff. There's a strike in there from Furman. So 0-1, 1 out. Waterhoff steps back into the box. And the pitch from Furman. Hit to Dow. And Dow throws down quickly. So back-to-back putouts from Hannah Dow. 2 up, 2 down. And that's going to bring up Alyssa Colback, the left fielder She's had a single, a ground out, and a line out to Furman. Fourth at bat here for Colbeck. 2 outs. First pitch to Colbeck. Fouled off. Just over the bleachers behind us here. 1-0 to Colbeck. Or 0-1, excuse me. Furman tried that change up, and it came in a little bit low there, so count's going to even 1-1. I hear the just turn the lights on here, buzzing ahead of above us. 1-1, 2 outs. 1-1 pitch. She offered at it. That ball was in the dirt, but she did keep the bat out there. So 1-2 to Colbeck. Furman 1 strike away here from getting out of the 6th inning. And the 1-2 pitch. Right back to Jacobs. Ball is a little bit low, and it's going to get past Johnson. Jacobs did a nice job coming over and cutting that ball off, but Johnson just not able to corral that throw over to first base. So a runner on the air. So a runner on here, 2 outs, and that's the third place batter, Emily Kellen. She has 2 walks and a single tonight. Hit. Sikaka goes back and catches that. A nice backing catch as she was pedaling backwards there. We're heading to the top of the 7th inning. Last at bat for the Wolverines, trailing 5-2. We'll be right back.
Insurance and Real Estate Sutherland, locally owned and managed for almost 40 years, serving all lines of insurance from life and health, crop and livestock, home, auto, and commercial, with 3 licensed real estate agents ready to serve the community. We're independent insurance agency, your trusted choice agency, with offices located in Sutherland, Mobile, and Anthon, Iowa. At J&K Insurance and Real Estate, we're dedicated to helping people live the good life every day. Try the JK way today. We're helping you protect what you own is more than business. It's our privilege. Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher is a locally owned business and locally focused. Dr. Fisher and his family live in Paulina and love being a part of the community and supporting the South O'Brien schools and events. Whether you need a routine adjustment or have a troubling problem, call for your appointment today at 949-2741 with Paulina Chiropractic with Dr. Justin Fisher, 127 East Broadway, Paulina.
Welcome back. Top of the 7th inning here. Kaylee Jacobs leading off for the Wolverines. She'll be followed by Ginger Neuenhaus and Grace Furman. Wolverines got to get 3 runs across this inning to extend this ball game. Jacobs swings at that first pitch, fouls it off to the right side. 0-1 to Kaylee Jacobs. She did reach on an error her first at bat and did strike out swinging her last at bat. 0-1, and Jacobs fouls one basically to the same place. 0-2 to Kaylee Jacobs. Last time she struck out on that changeup. Got to be ready for that one. 0-2. Catcher drops the ball but throws it down, and Jacobs is out. 1 up, 1 down, and that is going to bring up the freshman Ginger Neuenhaus. 2 strikeouts on the night for Ginger. Ginger in the box ready here, 1 out, top the 7th inning. And there for a strike to Ginger. She'll be followed by Grace Furman. 0-1, 1 out to Ginger. Ball. A little bit high there. Riley Schnepp with double-digit strikeouts here tonight. 1 in, 1 out. And big rip there at that changeup. A little bit out ahead of that one. So you're just ready for that fastball. And you get the changeup. Definitely hard to hold back on that. 2-2. Nice take there from Ginger. 2-2 here, 1 out. No runners on top of the 7th inning. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. 11 strikeouts for Riley Schnepp. And the Wolverines are down to their last out here. Grace Furman, strikeout and a flyout tonight. And Grace steps into that box. First pitch is line and a base hit. So Grace steps in and gets a base hit to right field. And it looks like we are going to have a pinch hitter. It's going to be Alyssa Van Beek, sophomore, for the Wolverines, pinch hitting for Maddie Johnson. Van Beek has 5 at-bats on the year. No hits. Does have 2 sacrifices and 1 walk. So 2 outs here. And Alyssa Van Beek batting for the Wolverines. Runner on first here. 2 outs. So South O'Brien going to need a 2-out rally here. And there's a strike in there to Van Beek. So the Wolverines needing base runners here, needing hits. 0-1 to Van Beek. Van Beek swings and 0-2 to Van Beek. Warnicki, pinch running out there, does get to second base. Runner doesn't really matter at this point, though, with a 3-run lead and 2 strikes, 2 outs. 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Van Beek strikes out. 12 strikeouts for Riley Schnepp. That's going to be the end of the ball game here. Final score is 5-2. The Jays came out and scored those 5 runs in that hot batting first inning for them, as they had 5 singles and a base on ball. Wolverines did counter back in the top of the 3rd with 2 runs of their own. But after that, Riley Schnepp able to shut things down. So that's the final score here from the Mars, 5-2. Subscribe to that Fuller Digital YouTube channel, and you'll be alerted of live broadcast in the future. South O'Brien is back in action on Friday night against Akron Westfield. That's going to wrap things up. Thanks for joining us. For Bodie and Kyle Jorgensen here, we'll see you next time. Have a good night.